Lechon Kawali. Kawali. My American accent just butchered it. Kawali.
Now say it 10 times faster.
That's not happening. You always make this very, very nicely. Okay, 2 pounds of pork belly, which is hidden behind the pot. I would move the pot, but it's hot. 2 tablespoons of salt, 2 tablespoons of whole peppercorn, 5 pieces of dried bay leaves, but we're measuring with our hearts again, so really it's like 40. 3 cups of cooking oil, 34 ounces of water. I'm assuming that's what the pot. Pour water on cooking pot. Boil. Done. Add the pork belly and 1 tablespoon of salt.
Can you say it to the camera?
It's no fun to see me just looking up. Me and my double cheddar on the counter. Please edit that out. Okay, so we're gonna boil the water first and add a tablespoon of salt. So our water is clearly boiling. Steam. Don't add that either. Sightly amount of tablespoon?
Is it much water?
A tablespoon of salt. Well, you add a lot of salt when you make pasta too. So. I mean, it's not level. A chemist would not be happy with this measurement, but I mean, I'm not a chemist, so I'm happy with it.
And that's the wrong...
That's the wrong burner. Okay, I should have done a salt bay. In fact, let me salt bay the crap out of this here. It's a little extra salt. I feel like the pasta queen. I don't know if the rest of this. Get off! Clean hands, clean hands.
You add the...
1 tablespoon of salt. We're gonna put some pepper and pork belly with pepper, measure with heart. All the bay leaves. Come in here with me. It's not fun to be in here by myself. Okay, so we're gonna salt bay. Ha! Salt bay the bay leaves. I dropped one. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna. We put the meat into the pot. For 30 minutes, we will leave the meat in the pot. That's many minutes.
30 minutes?
30 minutes, it says. Boil meat for 30 minutes or until meat gets tender. So we will set a timer, because if we don't set a timer, I will 100% forget that it is here in our kitchen, cooking, boiling.
Wait, where does the garlic come in?
I don't know. This is a literal translation, I believe. Remove the meat from the pot and let it cool down for a few minutes. Spread 1 tablespoon salt on the pork belly. Make sure to distribute evenly on all sections. Start to deep fry the boiled meat. Heat oil on a cooking pot. Put each. I don't remember picking up the garlic, and maybe we fry it with garlic. Oh, maybe we can make garlic oil.
Well, I saw a video that they poured it in.
Should we just drop it in? Do you think? Ooh, check it out. It's already shrinking. Okay, so we're going to add garlic. This particular recipe does not call for it, but we saw another recipe that did call for it. And
so we're combining the recipes that we saw.
Honestly, I trust recipes more that call for more spices. Is that wise? Probably not. So we are adding approximately 8 to 10 cloves of chopped garlic. I'm not actually sure because I chopped it a hot minute ago, but we don't add that. Because you can't make a recipe worse, a savory recipe worse by adding garlic. I kind of keep half expecting one of my high school classmates to be like, oh, I kind of remember you. Surprised you talk. What is up with all of these recipes looking so gross in the beginning? They look unappetizing every time. See, we've got meaty, watery goo again. This feels like witch's brew. Boil, bubble. Boil, bubble, toil. I don't. Clearly I'm into witchcraft. I don't have any idea. This is not. It smells good though. It smells garlicky and leafy. It smells leafy. And now we wait for 30 minutes. We'll be right back after these messages. Why do people talk to me? It is a mystery. It's a mystery. So really it's just infusing. Oh, it's going already? Ready. So, it has been 30 minutes. Still looking pretty gooey. But now we are going to remove from heat. Or boiling pot, I suppose. Oh my, it's changed into lots of different shapes. Skin side down, my dear.
No.
Skin side up. Those are nipples.
I didn't notice that.
I'm finding that just a tad alarming. charming? Yeah, look at that. There's the mammary tissue under there. As a breastfeeding mom, I'm finding that somewhat disturbing. Okay, you know what? We're gonna brush right past that. Wow, that really they're two tiny boobs. There's boobs on our dinner. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, another one! There's another one! Look at that! Another boob. Well, it is pork belly, so I don't know what I was expecting. Not boobs, though. Gosh. Okay, skin side up. How American are you? Weirded out when your food has boobs, you can see. This is fine. Okay, I'll move that over. So because we do not have a deep fryer, we are going to use the air fryer feature on our oven. Let's just get that turned on, actually. How hot should we make it, do you think? 400? We'll give that a try. And we're kind of winging it a little bit. So we are adding some rice vinegar to help soften it.
You're supposed to wipe it first.
I am wiping it.
No, wipe it dry.
But there's no water on it. It evaporated. All right, you are the expert.
No, because I read it first before we did things.
he read the directions. I'm just winging it. Okay, so we're gonna pat dry, patting dry.
Squeeze the crap out.
Squeeze the crap out of it. I'm gonna regret this.
See, there's gonna be moisture.
You know what? We're gonna use the tongs because it is boiling hot. Squeeze the crap out of it. Will that not remove the juice though? Oh, we don't want to remove the juice. Don't we want it to be juicy?
Because you want it
Dry. The sound it is making is quite appetizing. Squish, 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 squish the crap out of it. He says, squishing, squelching, and such. This can't be right. Although I say that every time, and it turns out to be fabulous. So I don't know. Search me. I don't know. Maybe we should have picked more PG pork belly.
Oh, it was frozen. I didn't see that there were like
Sure.
big boobs.
Big boobs. Oh gosh. Okay. This will never air. I feel like Conan, this will never air.
But do I have to censor the...
Probably. I probably have to censor out the nipples or just cut out. Probably just have to cut it out. I gotta say though, I'm glad that these two are close together and you can very clearly tell it's an animal so people don't think that we're eating people. Cause like this looks a little fishy. It looks a little people-y. Just a little bit. Kind of raises some eyebrows, but the other one's clearly an animal. It's pretty silly, you're right, buddy. Our studio executives will never allow this to air. You know what? Besides the boobs, though, it does look pretty good. Okay, so I have thoroughly patted this dry. Alrighty, and then we are going to wipe it. Brush it. We're gonna brush it with the vinegar all over, do you think, dear? Lechon master.
Just the skin.
Just the skin, he says. Just the boobs. We're gonna have to cut all this out. It is disturbing me somewhat. I don't like to be reminded that my food was once living. Like, I'm not a vegetarian, I'ma still eat it, but a vegan or a vegetarian, I'm still eating it for sure. But I remember one time I got a lobster and I couldn't eat it because it was looking at me. And I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. My sister had to swap with me. This is like art class. And then we are doing the other tablespoon of salt. We've added in some garlic for extra flavor. We decided that it kind of looks like candied ginger, but I'm not gonna risk eating it.
So this is a personal touch because
Yes. This is improv. Cooking is like jet. Weird. I don't want to touch it.
yeah, because you're supposed to like spread it.
Being squirmy about it's not gonna help. Rub it in. I'm upset that this is gonna be the most flavorful part and I'm not even gonna be able to eat it. There's boobs on my food. So it's very salty and garlicky. Will be delicious. A little bit more here. It keeps like falling off of the skin. It's getting weirder. It's getting weirder. For sure. Am I supposed to get the sides? So far I am not enjoying this. This is not a good time. I feel like half this video is just gonna be me complaining about salting it. You know what? I've run out of... This is not helping my double chin. Hang on a second. Do not include this. I don't want it to be like so salty it's not edible. You know what I mean? Spreading around the garlic. Spread the love. Spread the love. You can get the bottom of this one. All right, I'm calling that good. We're gonna call that good.
Do you think it'll burn the garlic?
Garbage cans. this. This is why you're the brains of the operation.
Because I was just thinking that it's probably gonna...
Okay, so now we're taking off the garlic. Leaving the salt, removing the garlic. This is fine. Around the boobs here. I feel like cooking the boobs is creeping me out so much because I'm feeding her. Let's cut that out. Well, that was a waste of a crap ton of garlic. We were like, oh, this is a great idea. We'll add garlic. It'll make it more flavorful. And now here I am scraping it all off again. A learning experience. This is a learning experience. Okay, so we are going to pop this in our air fryer. Pop this in there. And how long do we need to fry it for?
15 to 20 minutes.
Okay, timer. So we'll start with 15 and see how we're feeling. Alrighty, 3 diapers, 2 meltdowns, and 45 minutes later, we are pulling it out of our air fryer. You know what probably would have been smart is if I had pulled it out. Hang on a second. We're gonna put this back in there because it's gonna drip, 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 drip all over our stovetop. That's gonna be a nightmare to clean up. So hang on a second. These, here we go. They look pretty crispy. I mean, obviously not as crispy as if we had, you know, oil fried it. Fried it. I don't think that's too bad for an air fryer, though. What do you think? Turn the boobs away, maybe. There we go. That side looks less crispy. Okay, well that's not crispy there. There are parts of it that are really, really crispy, like...
It's supposed to be the skin that's crispy.
It sounds crispy. Hear that crunch? Oh, I was expecting it to crunch and it did not. Yeah, that's not. So I can't say that I recommend air frying it. It didn't seem to turn out very, very crispy. Have we had a total success on this yet?
No.
No. People I don't feel are coming here to actually learn how to cook things. They're coming here to watch us fail at cooking things.
Yeah.
They're coming here to watch me fail at cooking things. So, let's give it a try. Oh, that sounds really crunchy. That part sounds crispy. Is it too crispy?
Not on the right areas that were kind of pretty crispy.
Maybe we should have put the skin upside down where the meat is. What do you think? Is that good?
That one's kind of crispy, but
We crisped the wrong area by accident. Somehow.
not in the right areas.
One of these days we'll get one of these recipes perfectly. Someday we'll do this right. Taste check.
Crispy.
Parts of it are crispy. Parts of it are crispy. Parts of it are not.
So it's supposed to be the skin that's crispy.
This is why they don't mention air fryers in the directions. No, I don't love it. I don't love it. I think the lechon that you made for our anniversary was fabulous.
Alrighty.
Boo. This is why you don't combine recipes. This right here is the exact reason why you don't combine recipes, because the bit that's not supposed to be crispy is, and the bit that's supposed to be crispy is not. Oh well. We'll be successful one of these days.
Thank you for watching.
Kitchen things.